Good afternoon, Facebook. It is Friday, and today we've got one more property. I think I should make this like a thing, like every weekend show you some of the property I have listed. Got some really exciting things coming up. I mean, if you know anything about real estate, you list one thing and then it's like a snowball. I got like 60 acres, 10 acres, so many things coming up. But today I wanted to come out here to 7.8 acres I have for sale right now. It is definitely such a unique property because most of the time when you buy land, you're buying raw land. Nothing is installed yet, no sewers, no waters, it's just a piece of dirt. I'm standing right now in 6-inch heels that I will probably have to go get cleaned because they're all the way in the ground. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's raw land. So this right here, if you can look, it's pretty flat. It just needs a good mowing, but it's 7.8, almost 8 acres of land. To all of my friends in the Russian community, international community, anybody really who is looking for a place to park trucks, is looking for any kind of parking. I have some guys that are interested in land to park dump trucks. This is the place, guys. I haven't had a property like this so perfect yet. Everything is ready. Literally, we have everything in place. We have the warehouse plans. We have the city sewer manholes installed. We have the water installed. Everything is in place for you to just go and start building. This property is so unique. We have heavy industrial here. So if you want to know the difference in commercial, basically there's light industrial and then there's heavy industrial. So light industrial is kind of like your AC unit, it's like your office spaces, your flex spaces, anything really that's not like dump trucks, that's not truck terminals, that doesn't have to do, usually the difference is environmental. So for example, like with a truck washing station or a truck terminal or a truck auto body shop, there could be some environmental concerns. For example, oil could be spilled there, the ground can be shifted a little bit from just the weight of all of the trucks. That's kind of considered heavy industrial. And right now I'm standing literally probably 10 minutes from the heart of Midland. Now, Midland used to be, for all my folks that live in Mint Hill, it used to be this far away place that no one ever used to go to. And now people want to be in Mint Hill. I have so many friends in Mint Hill right now. They're like, Christina, do not come to Mint Hill. Do not develop it. It's so nice. There's so much country out here. Literally, you just have 8 acres here, 60 acres there. Right next door to this property, there's a park that was donated by another one of my clients. His name is Rob Wallace. You can look it up as Rob Wallace Park. Basically, there's like a beautiful little pond. So there's nobody out here. And right across the street, I have a church. So this property, but getting back to this property, we got 7.8 acres. Already, as you can see behind me, all of the materials are already here. You don't even have to go anywhere. You don't even have to do anything. You literally just have to go get your hammer, go get your tools, go get your builders, and you can start building. Right now, they have plans for a 9,600 square foot warehouse. That is huge. And not only that, but they've already included, I'm just trying to get the plans here, in that 9,600 square feet warehouse, there's about 2,000 square feet of office space. They've already got the topos. Like, I'm just going to show you like a brief, kind of what I've got. So a topo, if you don't know what a topo is basically a topography map that basically shows, as you can see, it just shows kind of the lay of the land. So as you can see, most of it is pretty flat, which is very rare. You can see, because I can see that point right there. If you know anything, basically, what you have to do before you start building, you obviously have to have a flat surface. And here, I had a client from California who told me that they do that for free where he's from, where they want you to ask them to bring dirt in. Here, it's not as cheap. And also, some properties, again, you have to think about the fact that you're buying raw land. You literally have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to clear land in order to start building, or, you know, to get anything even approved. I mean, but here, everything is already done. You already have cleared land to work with. Not only that, but what you might not know is, obviously, warehouses, they're not like houses with dry walls. They are metal, they are steel. So again, we already have everything here on this property. There's city sewer, city water, which is really surprising, because literally driving here, you can basically take 485, then get off of the Mint Hill exit where the Mint Hill Park is, and you can take Fairview and then take Brief Road. Now, if you know anything about Brief Road, I have some property listed for sale on Brief Road as well. Brief Road is kind of a hit or miss. So if you have city sewer, city water connection, your land is already increased in value, because septic tanks can be anywhere from about $5,000 or as expensive as $30,000. So that's why septics are not bad. I have a septic at my house and we have had no problems whatsoever with it. But again, you know, it's a little bit more expensive to install versus just tapping on to sewer lines, which are about $2,500 max, definitely much less than that. So I wanted to tell you guys about this property that I have for sale right now. It is listed for $625,000. You have all of this acreage, 8 acres to do all that you want. You see, right here is a very busy road. This is 601 right here, plenty of traffic. So you can either take advantage of the fact that it has already been zoned heavy industrial, or you don't have to. You could put a retail center, a shopping center. Like I mentioned in my videos before, it's crazy. All you gotta do is put a Walmart and then boom, everything will come. Like back in Locust, I have another warehouse listed for sale in Locust. Literally nobody even knew where that was out in Stanley County. You put a Walmart and it brings the people. So back here, you know, you have other businesses, manufacturing businesses. So if you're just thinking about what you could possibly put here so nobody's really going to bother you, it's very rare to get heavy industrial close to the city, so that's why most people have to go farther out. If you don't know, my office has moved to Indian Trail, so we are working hard with my partner Norm to take over Indian Trail, Stallings. We're going to see a lot of movement happening. Give me a comment below what you think of Independence Boulevard. Do you really like it or do you not? Are you willing to drive around that roundabout, that, you know, U-turn, or are you just not going to go on Independence Boulevard anymore? But it's pretty exciting because I talked to a lot of the developers on Independence Boulevard. You got a Starbucks coming, you got IHOP coming, you got a lot of good restaurants coming, shopping stores coming. But, you know, are people going to want to do the U-turn? I've talked to one of my friends. He has a cell phone repair business, giving you a shout out. He does some great cell phone screen. He gave me like a film. My phone hasn't cracked since. It's been great. But, you know, we saw a decline in business because people don't want to get in Independence Boulevard anymore. But again, who do you know that needs 8 acres of heavy industrial land? You can put a truck terminal here. I mean, like I said, we've got the parts already here. You just got to start building. Do you want to put a manufacturing business here? Do you know someone who wants to put a shopping center here? Do you know somebody who wants to take these 8 acres, divide it, and put a subdivision here? That's an option. Right off of 601. Really easy. I mean, people think Midland is far. It's really not. From my Indian Trail office, about 20 minutes. From Mint Hill, 10 minutes. It's really not that far. Do you want to see more development in Midland? What are your thoughts? Or do you think we should kind of leave Midland alone? So, if you know somebody who's looking for land, or you know somebody who wants to buy land or sell land, please give me a call. I would be very, very happy to help them. If you have any questions, if you have land and you want to find out the value of the land, remember, the zoning, city sewer, city water, and location. Those are the 3 things that are going to give your property value or decrease it in value. So again, we got 8 acres here in Midland, heavy industrial, warehouse plans already ready. So one more thing I want to mention, like, I think people don't realize what it means when you have the plans already ready. So this is what happens. You buy a piece of raw land. These guys bought 8 acres of raw land. Now what? What do you have to do to get from raw land to get to the building on the property? A lot. And how much time does that take? If we consider rezoning, it could take up to 2 years. So you take this land, you have to make sure the zoning is appropriate. So for these guys, they got lucky. It was already industrial, commercial zoning. Then you have to do a site plan. I have been doing this for the last 3 days. I've been literally looking up each county's subdivision plans. I just read over York County. We got some subdivisions coming in a Lake community. And I just printed yesterday Charlotte zoning and subdivision rules. So you got a piece of land. You have to get a site plan. So in order for them to put a truck terminal here, they had to get a site plan, which means you have to go back and forth with the county, basically drawing, this is how many parking spots I'm gonna have, this is where the city sewer, city water is gonna be, these are the setbacks, and you go back and forth. And this stuff is not quick, guys. It does not happen quick. You know, you make one change and then you have to wait 2 months or 1 month or 3 months until their next meeting when all of the board of directors get together. But all of that has already been done here. Literally, all of the body parts, all of the pieces, all of the metal sheets, all is already here. So if you know somebody who's looking for industrial land to purchase, whether it be this one or another, this is Christina Kalyakin. I specialize in residential land and commercial properties. And if you're in Indian Trail, give me a call. Maybe we can talk about your real estate needs. I hope all of you have a great rest of your Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. Comment below, what are you guys doing this weekend? There's the balloon festival. Debating if I should go to that or not. But I hope all of you have a great weekend, and please let me know if I can help you with any of your real estate needs.